not the leader of a cult. RabbitWithAxe.
Greetings, demons, and welcome back to my Minecraft Forever world. So it has been about 9 months since my original video actually choosing the seed, choosing the world to make my Forever world. And as you can see, I have 169 days on it, and I have progressed quite a decent amount since you last saw this world. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a let's play, a little bit of a tour, just kind of going over some of the things that I have changed ever since I, first placed this sign on the 13th of November 2025. So yeah, it is a little over 9 months, in fact. I meant to get back to this at the 6-month mark, and I just never did, and time just kind of got away from me. But yeah, things have changed a decent amount. We have my little starter house, which was my day 1 building right near spawn, and I don't actually live here. This does have a bed still, does have a crafting table, but otherwise it doesn't actually have anything on it. I didn't mean to go back up the ladder, because I did move out, and I'll get to the current house that I have in a moment. I still haven't fixed that block. To be fair, I'm saying still and everything. You guys have not seen this world like at all in the progress. I think I streamed it like once in the last 9 months, and that's really been it. So all the other time has been my own time just offline. But yeah, there's just a lot of different little projects. Some are further along than others. Interestingly enough, this one, the let's call it a lighthouse. Obviously, it's not really that close to water to be a lighthouse functionally, but yeah, when it comes to this structure, it's one of the first things I started making. It's made out of bamboo and crimson planks, and as you can clearly tell, ignore the fact that that is scaffolded way higher than it should be. Yeah, I have not had the materials to actually properly progress this. I've got a few flaws there, but yeah, crimson, not that easy to come across. And bamboo, despite the fact I do have a decent bamboo operation, in progress, has not been too forthcoming. When it comes to just general little features, I have a little farm over here. We've got carrots, we've got wheat, and we've got potatoes. Nothing too special. It's also not automated or anything. It's something that I will work on eventually. We've got the little pub building, which I believe, has all my dogs in it. I don't take them with me because I'm scared that they're going to die, which... if you have been following the channel for long enough, you'll know that I have a real bad habit of all my dogs just dying horrifically. So these guys, they're not named. They'll probably remain nameless just for the sake of not growing too attached to them. But yeah, they just live in the little pub building that I have here. A variety of sheep, my sheep pen. I have my chicken torture device for getting eggs, which... he's getting pretty full. I need to empty this at some point. But I do have both brown and regular chickens. I also have some chickens over in a boat over here. My little artificial lake over this very deep cavern. I've never actually explored this area. There might be ores or something like down there. But yeah, this was one of the first things I did, was cover it over with blue stained glass. And yeah, it's just one of those interesting features, in my opinion, that just kind of stands out. It's not something that most worlds will have. So, yeah, it's pretty cool to me. We also have... this was my storage area, and you may see... I'm not sure where... oh, he's over there. I do have a copper golem. He lived in there for a very long time. And it wasn't useful. It wasn't useful, especially when I moved out of this house. Having storage there just wasn't making any sense. I do still have a crafting room, though, just off the side, made out of mud blocks and mud bricks. And yeah, this is just where I keep all my different crafting stuff, as well as apparently a bed. Didn't realize there was a bed in there. But yeah, I don't really use this area too often. I do have a lot of the stuff I need in my main house, but it's always good just to have a little area like this with all the supplies you may need, or rather the equipment you may need to craft things. It's always a nice to have rather than a necessary feature. We've got lava generation, infinite lava generation next to a cobblestone generator, because you need both of them realistically. The traveling merchant has lost one of their llamas, seemingly. How's it going, buddy? 1DT? Anything good? No, literally nothing of value at all. That's fine. As you were. We do have the fishing house, which is a little bit barren, doesn't really have much going on with it, but yeah, it just gives me a nice little spot to fish from. Also rather safe compared to, you know, just fishing out in the open. But yeah, nothing too special there. It's a nice enough building. I do quite like it as a slowly oxidizing copper roof. We better sleep actually because I don't want the creepers to spawn in because that is always a problem. Oh, it's not night. Well, we can watch the sunset from a little window from my starter shack. You get a nice little view of the artificial pond with the duck boat or the chicken boat, whatever you want to call it, farm, and a little bit of the pub as well. We will get to that little platform in the sky, but I'll wait until I've slept. Is it really not night yet? I'm never sure anymore with where the sun needs to be to sleep. There we go. There we go. And yeah, the main reason that I moved out of this place was just I was running out of space. I didn't have enough storage space, hence why I created a storage room, but then it just became too much of a hassle to have a building like this. Without digging lower, like I could have obviously done like a basement and stuff. I just didn't feel like doing that. But moving on, we've got Nether Portal, we've got my little bamboo farm as well as a tiny little bit of sugarcane, some hay bales, because why not? My enchanting room, which is far from done, also has a little bit of exposed copper ore that I need to get at some point, but yeah, and then we also have the big structure around here, my mob farm, which isn't the most effective thing in the world. It is technically modifiable. I can... I don't know if you can actually see it from the outside. Or did I take them out? I did have... yeah, I've taken them out at some point. I did have trapdoors, so I could make it manual. But, yeah, at some point, clearly, I've decided that wasn't worth it. It's not the most useful thing in the world, but it's pretty good. You know, I've got bones, I've got gunpowder if I need it. Get an okay supply of string and redstone and stuff over time. So it's all right. It's a decent thing. I always recommend having them, especially just like early game. It's always good to have a mob spawner. But yeah, I'm not gonna say this has been overly useful over the time that I've been running it. I've got lava pool, so a lot of this was just collected from from the lava generator, sorry, over there. And yeah, I've just made a little pool of it. Some of it got turned into obsidian at some point. I don't remember what I needed that for, but I'd obviously need it for something. And we've also got my snow globe, which is not finished. Which yeah, also has all my banners on it from the illagers. But yeah, my snow globe is a very unfortunate structure because I built it and I put a snow golem in it. And as you may notice, this area is a savanna. So the snowman just dies. The snow golem just dies, like, almost instantly, and the snowfall melts. It is not a very effective snow globe in that sense. Literally, this area will get covered in snow. But that's it. And as soon as the snow golem goes out into the other 3 quadrants, and obviously that would all be glass if it was finished, it just dies. So I never bothered finishing this. It's a bit of an eyesore because it is incomplete. But yeah, I at least got this one corner out of wood finished, which was basically just a proof of concept of like what it needs to look like for the glass. And I just never actually finished it. It's something that I'll do one day, and hopefully I can figure out a way to get some form of snow golem functioning in here. But yeah, as is, it's never been a very functional place and has basically just become a little bit of an eyesore, as I say, and a little display for my illager banners. But yeah, oh, I did mention, so that platform, it means nothing. It is literally just made out of mossy cobblestone. And the reason it isn't a perfect shape, the reason it's not symmetrical, is purely down to the fact I ran out of materials. I didn't have enough, and I just never came back to it. It did used to have, the reason why that goes so high with the scaffolding, it did used to have its own scaffold. And I just took it down because I was like, well, this isn't going to happen. I'm not going to actually fix this. But moving on, we'll go up the stairs, because why not? We'll go up the mountain. We'll come back to some of the other things, because there are other little bits and bobs that I haven't got to yet. But yeah, as you go up the stairs, you come to my giant bookcase. And in here is quite literally just going to be like a library. It's designed to be a literal bookcase, a bookshelf block. And yeah, it's a lot of wall, that's why I have the sheep. It's taken so long to get this far, and it's nowhere near completed. But yeah, on the inside, it's going to have enchanted books in the regular decorative bookshelves. And yeah, I do have materials ready for it. It's just, yeah, it takes a lot longer than you'd maybe think, especially because this is survival and I am on my own. If I had a team or if, you know, this was creative, this would be a much faster project, but as is, it's not the fastest. We have a random beehive. Huh. I don't know why that's here. Interesting. But yeah, then we come on to my actual house, and this is my current house. We have my donkey, which, do you have anything in your inventory? Oh, you don't even have a chest on you. Never mind. It doesn't even have inventory to look at. But yeah, I have my donkey up here just because I needed somewhere to leave him, and this seemed to make sense. But yeah, very basic house, all things considered. Nothing on the first floor. Upstairs, we do have my bedroom. It does have a few of my rarer items here, as well as my map, which I don't really use too often, some candles as well. Just a few decorative items for the most part. My music disc of Melahi. I don't have any of us right now. I thought I had one in here, but apparently not. Either way, though, if we go all the way up to the top, it's just empty, but you get a good view of the overall area. You get to look over all the older structures, get a look over the ocean and some of the other forests and everything around. Also get a nice view of the bees, apparently, because, yeah, that's a thing. But, yeah, if we go down, you'll notice it just keeps going. And that is because this is mostly inside of a mountain. We've got my furnace room, more furnaces in the chest. We've got an empty room, which does actually connect onto the tunnel that you saw earlier. So you may have noticed near the mob spawner there is a tunnel. This is just a tunnel that goes all the way through. It is fully lit, but it doesn't actually lead anywhere. There's nothing outside of this. It's just a way to get through the mountain a bit quicker. But yeah, going back into the house, we go down one more empty room, and then we have my storage. So this is why the the copper golem is currently not actually doing anything, because this is not really structured in a way that a copper golem can use. At least not effectively, which is really unfortunate. It is generally pretty well organized. You can see all my little signs for different items. Plenty of these chests are completely empty and functionless. But over time, I'll fill them up. And I prefer to have too much storage and be able to, you know, divide things a bit better than to not have enough storage and get stuck with, you know, mixing all different stone types into one stone chest or whatever else. But, yeah, moving on from the storage room, we have the ground floor. And once again, most of these rooms have not got much life in them. The storage room is the only one that I've put much time into. We do have a nice little corridor, and this leads us all the way back out to our little starting area. Because, yeah, it all just wraps around. I've tried to keep everything as close-knit as possible so that it's just easier to get around everything. And obviously, when I've got, like, my generators and my honey farms and stuff around here, it's always nice to be able to get to them, as well as obviously the nether just being here and the mob spawner and stuff. It's just easier to have everything close by. But that leaves us with just one more area to kind of look at. And I may as well actually follow the path, because I do have a path. And yeah, it starts here. It's not the best path. But yeah, if we just follow our little cobblestone walkway through this hill, little tunnel again. I do like my tunnels. This world is a lot of tunneling, a lot of stuff like that. And we come to the castle, and once again, like a lot of my projects, it started. It's not finished. I don't even have the trellises, or whatever they're called, for the sides. But yeah, eventually one day this will be something of note. But for the time being, I just wanted to build a castle. Felt like it one day, built it, and just never progressed it any further. I might end up making this a larger thing, like with more to it, potentially, you know, add some walls and stuff. Maybe even make this my little village area if I ever get around to, you know, actually breeding villagers and stuff. But that's a long time in the future sort of thinking for me. It's not the kind of thing that I do all too much. But yeah, that is really everything in this world. Got a little camping area. Got my cactus, which does have a flower on it. I'm trying to think if there's literally anything else. I don't think there is. I think that's literally everything in this world. So yeah, that is where my forever world is at right now. It's not, you know, as far along as you would think for 9 months, but I do play, you know, first off, other games, but I do still play other worlds. A lot of the time I'm not playing other worlds for much, you know, long at all. That's not a correct sentence. But you know what I mean. Like, I'm not really playing other worlds very long. Oftentimes I'll play them for like, you know, say 20 in-game days, and then I'll just never touch that world again. Or I've been playing a lot of hardcore in my own time, so obviously once I die, that's it, the world's over. But yeah, I always do come back to the Forever World, and I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made. I've explored a lot of area, collected a lot of resources around, which is, you know, I think you can see there's a lot of different materials out here that I'm using for various structures, and a lot of that is just from, you know, mass exploration of everything. I'm still way off from, you know, things like fighting the Ender Dragon or, you know, God forbid, fighting the Wither. But, yeah, I am just very happy with what I've done, and there's still so much that I need to actually work on, you know, whether it's, you know, actually decorating my house, because, you know, beyond the bedroom, which is kind of scarce in its own right, and the storage room, really everything is pretty far off being completed. Also, was a really strange decision that I decided that I was going to have it so it sees the sunrise rather than sunset, even though the sunset is definitely more common for me to be watching. Also, a chicken just laid an egg out there. I don't really need it. I think I've got enough eggs. But yeah, it is a bit awkward that the sunset is the one I can't really witness properly, especially because of the bookcase. But yeah, that is the world, and I'm really happy with it. I'm very open to suggestions on what I can do in the future. Obviously, there's so many things I haven't built, and, you know, so many projects I haven't finished. But yeah, I am hoping that I'm gonna, you know, cover this world a little bit more often than I have, you know, over the last 9 months, because as I say, I think I streamed it once. I think that's it. So this might come on to, you know, stream rotation. I am streaming again, which I am streaming on both YouTube and Twitch if you're interested. So I will have Twitch linked in the description below, as well as, you know, subscribe if you are interested in the YouTube streams. Hello, Enderman. Can I look at you? Hello. I need to get back into my house, because I don't want to... I just want to set my spawn, and then I want you to come into here. Where are you? Come on. Oh, you're getting close. You're thinking about it. I can't even sleep now because I've annoyed the Enderman. Come on. Do I have to come outside? Are you not going to come inside? Okay. Okay, we'll do it this way, I guess. Come on. I've set my spawn local at least, so should be fine. Enderman? Hello? Did the Enderman just decide it didn't hate me anymore? Come on. Ow. Ow. Nope. Oh, zombie. Come on. Okay. There we go. And we got an ender pearl. Lovely. Love that progress. Okay. We've got a zombie horseman. Okay. Okay. That's bad. That is very bad. They're fast. Okay. Yeah, I picked a right time to decide to fight, didn't I? Let's just deal with the rider here. There we go. And now I have a zombie horse. Well, that was an interesting moment for sure. Let's deal with this zombie, and I'll take the saddle off of you momentarily, my friend, because I want to capture this zombie horse. There we go. Can you get over this fence? Yes, you can. Okay, you're not terrible then. Oh, you're gonna die, aren't you? Oh, I need to take you somewhere. I need to take you somewhere that's under cover that won't set you on fire. I always forget about zombie horses. I'm not sure where I can take you right now. Oh, I can take you into the barn. I think that's my only option right now. Not barn, the fishing house. Yeah, because you shouldn't be able to get out of here once the doors are closed, but also you won't die. You won't die from the sun, so that's always a benefit. Wow, that was a eventful few moments. Oh, I can get another creeper. Cool. Oh boy, the mobs are out tonight. They're out in force, aren't they? See, I need to light things a little bit better. I do have some torches. Well, I might just quickly put some torches down. Oh, another creeper. That's not good. That isn't good. That isn't good, especially because I've got that zombie after me. Okay. That should be a little bit better. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I dropped my... Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Right. Nope, that doesn't work. That didn't work. That did not work. Oh boy. It's eventful now. Now I've let it become night. Okay. Oh, that killed the horse. Ow. 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 Well, can I sleep? No, I can't. This has been a very eventful end to the video. Right, let's just... Ow, 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 ow. Jeez, those guys are actually the worst. It's lucky that they're not too common to come across, though I did just come across 2 very quickly. Was I just carrying that stuff? What? I'm very confused on what's just happened. Right, well, with that being said, let's get my armor back on, and sleep, and yeah, we'll call it there. Oh, wait, where did I... Huh. I guess there was a music disc in there. Interesting. Well, there we go. We can listen to tears as I sleep. That was crazy for the last few minutes there. I wasn't expecting to have... I was literally getting ready to finish the video. But there we go. I have got another ender pearl. I've captured a horse, which is cool. And, yeah. I need to reorganize my inventory. But that is something that I can do off camera because, yeah, that is going to be it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe to the zombie horse burnt to death. The zombie horse burnt to death while I was doing the outro. How did it burn to death? It was in a building. It was in an enclosed space. I need to pick up that saddle. The zombie horse died? The zombie horse died? But it was in a house. Is it because it's stairs on both sides? Do stairs not block the sun? Well, anyway, with that bombshell out of the way, that is going to be it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe to the internet, and ring the bell so you never miss upload. Otherwise, complete your thoughts and feelings on everything that I've built in my forever world, as well as any tips on, you know, what I could change on how to do anything that you can see that I haven't completed yet. If anyone knows how to, you know, make sure that savannah living snow golems can survive, please let me know. I don't actually have a clue. But yeah, with that being said, it's gonna be from me. So thanks for watching, and rip zombie horse. I barely knew you. Bye.
Look at the screen, you'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but worlds divine. I just wanna take